This massive box, which hardly fits in my little stage, is a 5-coach pack from Marklin. It's number 41928 and it represents the Rheingold Express coaches from Epoch 2. These should be in the purple and cream colour, and you get 4 passenger coaches and a baggage car. This was originally announced by Marklin, I think in around 2008, and it was only in the catalogue till 2010 and it was discontinued. I think it's going to be a really good set of coaches. Can't wait to get these open. So let's open the pack and see what we've got inside. Well, inside we've got 5 additional boxes numbered 01 to 05. 05 is obviously the baggage car, so let's start with that and we'll work back in numbers. So we've got a little leaflet in here, and this seems to be specific to the number 41928, so I'm guessing we're going to have this leaflet in all of the carriages. Inside here it details about the interior lighting can be turned off by putting in a functional decoder, and it also seems to be that we have lighting that goes between the whole train through the couplings as well. We've got some details here on how to fit the light bar, and also some details about the decoder chip. And we have this bag in with the model as well. I'm not quite sure what this actually is. Is this a decoder? Don't know. I don't think it is. I'm not too up on digital operation on model trains, so if you know what this is, let me know in the comments below. And here is the baggage car. This one is a Type SPW4U, and obviously it's from the Deutsche Reichsbahn in this lovely purple colour. Let's take a closer look. So I think I've been quite lucky with these models because although they were second hand, and I'll tell you how much this set cost at the end of the video, this looks like a brand new model to me. Got a really nice gangway door here. We've got some glazing on the door in the middle there and some more glazing on the side here, along with these steps going up to the roof, which are extra pieces added in. Some printing there in gold as well, or maybe that's yellow. And these handrails at the side, which are made of plastic. As we start to look down the side of this carriage, you'll see an awful lot of printing on it, and it's all very clear. You can also see inside we've got a full interior, and I like the bars on the windows as well. And even things like the door handle here has been picked out in gold. As we move further down, these doors don't open, but they look really good. They've got another transfer on it, and you can see that we have a black line printed onto the side of this carriage all the way along the length of it. As we move further down, another part of the interior is visible here. We've got some more printing and destination board and some more door handles and handrails picked out in gold here and also on the end door. I really like these things up the top here. I think they're lights actually. And we've got some more ladders. This time the gangway is closed because this is the end of the train, although we do have a coupling, which I think probably you don't need if this is the end of the train. Looking up on the roof, it's this lovely metallic, I think that's bronze colour, and I like the fact that this little part up the top here is glazed and it's a different colour as well. It's also got these 2 little extra pieces added on, and there's no moulding mark or anything on the top of this carriage at all. A really nice rivet detail too. So looking down in the chassis, we've got some really nice bogies here. There's a lot of detail on those, really well defined. Got brakes in line with the wheels, and we've got dulled metal wheels which revolve really well. This is the pickup carriage, so you can see that it has actually been used and it picks up from the third rail, and you can also see here how the coupling transmits power to the next carriage. We've also got these steps which are attached to the bogie and move around with it to allow it to get round tight corners. As we move down, we've got some steps and some boxes, and underneath this extra part here representing the brake gear is very nicely defined. It's great that this is an extra piece. Got the Marklin logo there, and then further down we also have pickup here. So this is transmitting power back down onto the rails, obviously 3 rail. And we have the coupling here. This one doesn't transmit any power, and it's on a cantilever as is the first one we saw. The buffers are part of the chassis. I would have liked those to have been separate pieces in case it got broken off, you could replace them. And this bogie, we also have some steps which come down from this door, which are attached onto the side of the bogie as extra pieces. So this baggage car is a really impressive start. It looks really great. I love the interior as well, and the finish on it is superb. But let's move on to one of the coaches. This one is number 4 in the pack, and it's an SB4U, which is a parlour car without the galley. So this looks really good. I'm going to get out the pack now and have a look at it. So I'm loving the finish on these carriages. It's absolutely superb. This one is a second class parlour car. At this end we've got the gangway, and much like the baggage car we've got glazing in it and another window with some printing, steps up and ladders. But looking down the side, obviously it's a passenger car, so we've got a door here with some fine lining around it, which looks really great, and the gold as well, and the cream and the maroon. It just looks absolutely fantastic. And as we move further down, we've got a gold bar across the window area, which is obviously the toilet. We've got some printing up here, the Metropa, which is actually embossed and picked out in gold. We've got the windows, which are flush fit, And you can see the table and chairs inside there, along with little lamps on each table. I believe those lamps actually light up on the 3-rail. The printing on this is great. The 2 is embossed as well. The rest of it is pretty flat, but absolutely crisp, clear. And as we move further down, you can see the Deutsche Reichsbahn, which is again embossed, the number 24502. The Deutsche Reichsbahn logo there is just printed on, but very clear. And as we move further down, we've got some railings on the windows here, again with the gold bar, and another door which has got the same details picked out on it too. It's an absolutely fantastic looking coach. I'm absolutely impressed with it. This end looks very similar to the one we just had a look at, and up on the roof we've got some hatches, and we've got extra little panels here which have been added on. I think they're meant to be representing little walkways or something like that. And we've got rivet detail in the air vents all the way along, and it all looks really good. It's the same colour as the baggage car, and again, no moulding marks. It's similar with the bogies, a lot of really nice detail, well defined. The springs look really good, brakes in line with the wheels. The wheels, these dulled metal. They don't revolve super good, but they're not too bad. Remember, this is the one that's also got some power pickup, and you can see here on the coupling, it's transmitting power back through the train. In the middle, we've got the similar brake arrangement added on as an extra piece. Got the Marklin logo, it's upside down there, and I've got a couple of boxes as well. This bogie here has got a representation of a dynamo, not the best looking one I've ever seen. It doesn't have any kind of simulated straps around the axles, but it's not bad that it's there. And this bogie again is another fine looking bogie with a lot of detail, and the wheels on this one revolve really good. And again, we've got a coupling, NEM pocket, cantilever, and also the power going across the whole length of the train. We've also got these kind of ladder things on the side here as well. Very delicate, they could easily get broken off, but it's a really nice fine moulding as well. So a really fantastic coach. Let's move on to the next one. This one is number 3 in the pack, and it's a first class parlour coach. This time we have a galley or kitchen at this end as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing this one. Let's get it out and have a look. So this is a Type SA4U first class parlour carriage. At this end it's very similar to what we've just seen. There's no differences. It's got the same kind of gangway, steps, handrails and glazing. And looking down the side, it's very similar to the previous one, but obviously there's some differences. The first being it is first class, and we have an embossed 1 there. This area here is the kitchen area, and it doesn't actually have any interior detail there, and I can see a cable coming up from the bogie, so that's a bit of a disappointment, an otherwise perfect carriage. But as we move further down, we have similar seating, although this time it's in grey rather than blue, and we also have the Deutsche Reichsbahn embossed there, a different running number on this carriage obviously. And as we move further down here, we've got a similar setup with a toilet and some bars going across, another 1 which is embossed. And the door is very similar to the second class one we had a look at. There's no difference at this end of the carriage, but if I flip around this side, you can see that this area where the toilet is has a little bit of a corridor moulded in there into the interior. And you can see up this end that we actually have a compartment here just beside the kitchen area. So underneath this one, I don't see any difference from the one we just had a look at. It does look identical to me. I don't think there are any differences. But up on the roof, it's slightly different. We have a little air vent here over where the kitchen is, as you would expect. And at this end, we've got a bit of a longer walkway. And obviously the air vent arrangement is slightly different as well. But aside from that, it's identical to the previous coach. But aside from that, it's up to the same kind of standard as the previous coach. So let's move on to the next one. So this is number 2 in the pack, and it's an SA4U, a first class parlour carriage, but it doesn't have the galley. Let's open this up and we'll check this too. So unsurprisingly, this is very similar to what we've seen already. It's a first class one, and it has the embossed up here with the Metropa and the Deutsche Reichsbahn. The interior has the same grey seats as we saw in a minute ago. But down this end of the carriage, we've got 2 compartments rather than the kitchen area. And just flipping it around the other side, we've got the toilet and another embossed number 1. And you can see the seating here, including the 2 here in the compartments, and then the open part for the rest of the carriage. And again, we've got the bars going across the last window here. Underneath, it's exactly the same setup as we just seen. Although looking at this a bit closer, it does look a bit scrappy here where the wire has been soldered on. I don't think that's up to normal Marklin standards, so maybe that's been redone by our previous owner. But if it has come from the factory, I think that could have been a bit better. But aside from that, it's another fantastic looking coach, and it's up to the standard of the previous 2. So let's move on to the last one. So this is number 1 in the packaging. The last one we've got to have a look at today, and it's an SB4U, which is a second class parlour car with kitchen area. So let's get this open. So this is very similar to the first class one we saw, but it does obviously have the 2 embossed here. It's got the same kind of toilet area here with the corridor between it. The seating inside is back to having blue seats again, and we have this part up here where we have the kitchen. And if I flip it around the other side, you can see the windows here with the gold bars going across, but inside, yeah, again, is no representation of a kitchen there, and we can see a cable again coming up from the bogie below. But the rest of it is up to the standard that we've seen on the carriages already. And underneath, it looks identical to what we've just seen on the other ones, although this is the first coach because we don't have current passing through this coupling here. So an amazing collection of coaches. Each of them looks absolutely fantastic. There's some slight differences between them all that make up this train, but really they're almost identical. However, it is a fantastic collection. These coaches are really good quality, and the baggage car is fantastic as well. Let me put one of the coaches on the scales and we'll see how much it weighs, and I'll also put the baggage car on as well. So this coach weighs 156 grams and the baggage car weighs 143 grams. So this pack of 5 coaches from Marklin, the Rheingold Express from Era 2, I think is an absolutely fantastic coach pack. These coaches are such high quality, they've got extras added onto them, but the finish is just superb and the attention to detail is quite incredible. I also really like the fact that you can fit these with the decoder and run electric through them, and also it passes current through the couplings, so you can light up this train quite easily, and it's all powered off the baggage car. It would be an incredibly good looking set to have on your model railway, and definitely a collector's piece, I think. Now these were quite expensive when they came out. This particular pack has got a price tag of £220 when it came out in 2008, and on the second-hand market it hasn't really lowered its price at all. You can pay up to £200 for these. This set actually cost me £180, and I think I've been quite lucky because they're absolutely perfect condition. I'm really impressed with Marklin coaches. These ones especially are really good, so I'd have no hesitation in recommending this to you if you want a really good looking train. You just need a really good locomotive to pull it, I guess. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think about these coaches in the comments below. I'd love to know your thoughts. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps this channel. Now I'll put one of these coaches onto the turntable so you can see all the way around. And in a moment, another video will appear, so click on that. I'll see you there. Thanks for checking out these coaches with me and I appreciate your time. That's it for this one, and I hope to see you on my next video.
So model train, model world, choo-choo, model train, in tiny world, choo-choo, model train, tiny train, model world, choo-choo, model train, in tiny world, choo-choo.